Hey guys, this is an unboxing. I've already taken the box off, but this is an internal unboxing of a North Mountain blade. They are a knife maker. My buddy A to Z EDC let me show one of his blades that I'm also going to show later in the week. But they were nice enough to send me out one of these to check out for review and share with you guys. This is one of their kind of more budget versions, I guess you'd call the Chop. The one I reviewed for A to Z EDC, if I'm not mistaken, was the Chop 2 that had a liner lock. This is a Chop 4. This is a Chop 2 that comes with a button lock. And this is the designer. Thank you for your support. It looks like it's Bortken material, SLD Magic. That's going to be the blade steel. You also get a couple of different wiping cloths. And this little mini flight case. And within it you get a knife. This is a Chop 2, which we're going to be talking about today in depth. This is kind of my first experience with the Chop 2. I have carried it around some today after it came in, and it's the same basic knife design, similarly in terms of blade steel and blade materials and blade shape as the Chop 4 that my buddy A to Z had, where you've got this nice Japanese style kind of tanto. Fits beautifully in this handle. You've got right hand carry, recessed screws there, or recessed clip. You've got a button lock. You also have a little tab. If you want to do away with this clip altogether, you can put a tab in here and I guess carry it in a slip. But this is a flipper style where you can either push button it or you can light switch it. Either way, it works very well. Excuse me, we got a guest. That was Puck. Had to let him walk across. He'll probably come back up. We'll have to cut the review a little short. But this is done very uniquely. They've got an aluminum body. This is one of the upgrades over their previous version of Chop 2. They went to an aluminum body, which allows them to do some additional weight relief. And that aluminum body consists of this mill out here for carbon fiber. And then they've also got a really nice backspacer integrated into that. I apologize for Puck. That's usually where he lays when we're not doing reviews, so he'll come back here shortly. And you've got this SLD Magic blade steel that is a Sanmai version where the core is SLD Magic, and you can see the core when you look at the spine of this knife. And then it's got a Sanmai treatment, not a laser etching, that wraps that 60 to 61 hardness steel around that core, which makes it allegedly a very formidable steel and a unique Japanese pattern or way of creating a steel blade. Kind of combines traditional Japanese craftsmanship with modern engineering, if you will. It's a really nice knife. It fits my hand very well. Behind the flipper, I don't think I would necessarily hold it above the flipper, but behind the flipper, it feels very, very comfortable. You've got a really nice button action on this knife and a very stable button lock. I've tried to whack test it and it does just fine. You've got a deep hollow grind here and you've got a compound grind on that tip. Nice swedge cut into the spine of this knife. It is super slicey. I've got Puck sitting on our paper, so we will just This is the factory edge. And guys, it's very slicey. Scary sharp in a good way. This is the second knife I have experienced from North Mountain Blade. The first one was, again, my buddy A to Z EDCs. It was a chop 4 that had ironwood scales. It had a titanium liner. It was a lot heavier. This guy's going to come in a good bit lighter, and that's by design. So what we're going to do is some quick size comparisons. We're going to look at this knife next to a Benchmade Bugout. It's a little longer than the Bugout. Spyderco Paramilitary 2. A little bit shorter than the Paramilitary 2. Not a lot, just a hair. And then we're going to put a Sharpie up here, just for a point of reference for people who might not have either of those knives. And then I'll get my tape measure and give it my best to give you some accurate measurements. So the knife itself, overall length is 8 inches. The blade is roughly 3.5. The handle is between 4.25 and 4.5. And the grip that I like is 4 inches. So from right here to right back here is 4 inches. There's no real lanyard area, but you do have a nice back spacer here that fills up your grip. Gives you a really nice reverse grip and a very thick blade. This is a thick blade, even though it gets very thin behind the edge because of that hollow grind. This blade, beautifully jimped, 0.1390, and it gets down to a screaming 0.0170, and the handle is right at 1/2 inch wide. So a really nice package, in my opinion. Whoops, that was a fallen cat. I apologize for that. That rhymed. She threw some cardboard over on her way. This cuts cardboard very well too. Appreciate that, Puck. But yeah, this is the North Mountain Blade Chop 2. And this is in the aluminum, black aluminum, and black carbon fiber inlay. SLD Magic button lock with a really nice flipper tab. The blade seats very deeply in the handle. It carries, not fully deep, but it carries very nicely. So that's about how much carry you're going to get in your pocket. You got a little bit sticking out, but just plenty to grab, pull it out, and you're back in business. Great knife, great action, great price for what it is. I think it's a great cutter. I like the SLD Magic Blade. I like the look of the Sanmai. It's not just a laser etched, it's a legit Sanmai. I like the captive pivot. Just a really nicely done knife. This is the North Mountain Blade Chop 2. Guys, thanks for watching. Channel members, thank you for continuing to support the channel. I appreciate you all more than you know. Anyone who comes in and watches my knife and EDC content, thank you. If you would, if you're so inclined, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon. Both of those are down there. You can hit the like button, also down there. Leave a comment, or hit the hype button in the comment section if you want to. But most importantly, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for one another. Go forward with love in your hearts and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.